What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Moonlighter. Today we are going to sell off some wares. In the previous episode, we had gotten a little bit situated with our store here, the Moonlighter. We've got a big pot of goo over here. Like, why is it constantly dripping off onto the floor? Do we sincerely have that much of a fillage issue that we can't judge where the top of the jar is? See, I'm all about cleanliness, which is kind of an irony because my house is dirty as hell. But we've got some things to sell, so I think we should probably get on that. An empowering crystal. I feel like an empowering crystal is something that I'm going to need for later. Also, we need to get the other shops into town. I forgot about that. Before we start the day off, let's build some shops around here so that we can get some upgrades. How about that? Let's go, and we've got upgrades to our shop so we can get an extra cheap sale box. Items sold in this sale box have a 75% discount. Why would I do that? An iron cash register will entice customers to add an extra 10% tip when paying. We've got a comfy bed. We get extra health in the morning. We've got a small chest that has more space for our items. Let's get the blacksmith first. We'll go ahead and invest in it. And there we go. The blacksmith arrives in town, being the big bulky man that he is. He's got that oh-so-fashionable beard, though. He's got that thicker on top haircut going on, though, that like everybody's doing nowadays. Oh, maybe that's not him. That's just a random adventurer. Never mind, then. I hold back on my shit-talking. That was my bad. I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to pick on anybody right now. Hey, you must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name's Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor that you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. And so here, we can make ourselves some new gear. We need iron bars and we need teeth stones in order to get armor. In order to upgrade our sword and shield, it looks like we need to find a weapon. We need grindstones. We need some other stuff that we've never seen before. We can make ourselves a bigger sword if we really, really wanted to, just in case compensation was something that we were interested in. We don't have enough broken swords for that. It looks like we can make buster swords and big old claymores. We've also got spears over here, which is really tempting. I do love spears. Spears are my favorite weapon. We've also got gloves, and we've got bows, but we can't afford to make any of those right now. Unfortunately, we're lacking all the stuff that's required. Nothing looks like it requires empowering stones for right now. So I'll probably sell the ones that I have. So we need our cloth, and we need our foundry rests. We need our iron bars. A lot of stuff in there that we need, but there is some stuff in our inventory that we can still sell. I think we can still make a profit today. I think we're still going to be able to make some money. So we've got an ancient pot. I'm going to throw that out there. I don't know what an ancient pot is worth, so we'll just put it in at 100. I've got some golden runes. Considering gold is in the title, I'll put those up for 120, and we'll see what happens with those. We've got crystallized energy. Crystallized energy seems to sell pretty well at 105, and so we'll sneak that across. Fabric I need for armor. Foundry rests I need to combine, actually. Other than that, the only other interesting things it looks like we have to sell here is our water lamp. But, Mom, it's not a bong. It's a water lamp. God. Let's go ahead and see what we can sell. I'm going to open the shop on up. Hopefully make ourselves a real good profit today. Let's see if anybody's interested in our wares. We got 525 on those crystals right there. I would love to sell them nice and early. He's okay with the deal, but we already knew that because we figured out the price yesterday. Go ahead and sell those off to make an extra 525. The teeth stones, I'm actually going to take those off. I need those. I need those very, very badly. We have a glass lens right there, and we have a gold rune that's not stacked up with the other one. Fabric I'm going to hold on to. I think that I can probably get away with selling, I don't know, a water sphere? What does a water sphere even do? We'll call it 100, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if anybody's going to want it, but we'll try. He really liked that rune price, which means I'm way too low, or at least slightly low. That person right there, actually, we hit it right on the nose with the water orb, which is good. I don't really have much else to sell, because as of right now, I'm actually in the market of just kind of opening up. Yeah, close down the shop real quick. Oh, it automatically puts us there at night. Okay. Only made 925. That's pretty good for the ledger. I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to drop off all this loot so that we can start getting some upgrades done. Perfect. And actually, I need potions and stuff. I only have 2 potions left. That concerns me. I like having... I'm not a risk taker. I've never been a risk taker. That's just not me. I'm not that guy. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the potion lady to move in at the wooden hat. So there it is. 500 bucks away, but we are revitalizing the town. It does seem like it's coming back to life. It doesn't have that thing going on that my hometown has where it's just like dying horribly. It's weird. Like one side of the town that I lived in died, but the other side is like thriving now. Like it's like if you're on the south side of the freeway, everything like fell apart and it's way worse than it was when I was a kid. But if you're on like the north side of the freeway, which when I was growing up the north side was the shitty part of town, it's like blowing up now, and it's like crazy rich and crazy expensive, and there's all kinds of shops and everything else. It's weird how stuff changes. Oh, customer. My apologies. It's just that this book, it's so good. Yeah, I'm Eris, Weaver and Potion Master. Come to the Wooden Hat if you need a potion or enchantment. Let's do a potion real fast. So it only takes, yeah, brew some potions. I would love to have a few of those. Sure. Can I make, like, bigger potions or anything? I can get the recipe? Oh, really? Yeah, get the recipe. Oh, it costs that much money and I can do it without the... Oh, I thought I was getting the recipe. I thought I was getting the recipe so that I could craft it myself. Never mind. I was going to say, that was kind of expensive, but I wonder if we can sell the potions. I bet we can. This right here requires, like, an extra slime. These right here, we can't craft just yet. Yeah. Can I convert? Can I do, like, multiples at the same time? Like, what if I wanted to make, like, 8 of them all at the same time? I wish it defaulted to yes so I could craft them a little faster. Oh, I used up all my money. Well, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big, big problem. That's going to be an issue. I may have to feed some stuff to the mirror in order to get out of the dungeon. It's possible. So I've got 10 potions. We'll try to sell some tomorrow. I'll also try to backlog some. Like, I'll keep some inside of my chest over here so that if I need to, I can just get paid. We could also bypass a day and just kind of bail out, but honestly, I don't want to skip out and not go into the dungeon. We'll go into the dungeon. We'll just feed our extra items to the mirror for right now in order to, like, make a profit. It only costs, like, 200 for us to teleport out, so it's not that bad. Like, it's a little expensive, but it's not absolutely horrible considering we're getting that amount of money from like one stack of objects each time. Ooh, the vibration effects in my controller right now. The vibrational effects. It got my palms right there. It was like bzzz, and I was like, ooh, that felt nice. It was sitting on my thigh and it jiggled me. We're going to go ahead and hit that right there. We're going to take you out real fast from the angle. We got a couple of teeth stones. Great. Just what I wanted. He's firing upwards, and if you're real slick, you can get him from the corner right there. I remember that from playing the demos, that you can kind of corner up on him and get him every now and again if you play it right. We've got that pot right there. We've got another busted weapon. We do need that for crafting a better sword, so we'll take that along with us. I'm going to get rid of you. That guy's an item thief, if I remember right, or he's like a dungeon cleaner or something like that. Like he throws stuff into the pit. Like he cleans up the floor and throws it down into the pit or something. I don't recall exactly what he does, but I remember him ruining my items and my fun. And we've got a little bit of fabric right there. We've also got some foundry rests. That's good. We're definitely going to need those. I'll probably sell the pot at one point or another. This is going to be sketchy as all hell, but I think I can pull it off. And I don't want to lose all that loot if I can help it. That loot is very, very valuable right there. I need it. So let's sell things that I don't necessarily need to the magnifying lens. You're up first, and we got like 30 bucks out of that. Throw those in there too. I'm just trying to get up to the $200 I need in order to get out of the dungeon before shit gets a little bit... Oh, it auto sells? No, don't do that. Oh, if you press the teleporter button and you don't have enough money, it'll auto sell enough items to get you there. Oh, I could see how under duress that would be a very, very good feature. But if you're not under duress, that's a little bit... Uh-oh. That was pretty terrible. What is this? Oh, good lord. I don't know... Do I kill this over here? No, I don't. Okay. That's fine. Like, I was interested in killing, but a free chest sounds good. Got another foundry rest right there and another set of broken weapons. Sounds good. I'll take them. Let's climb back up. Does that put me back inside the room I was in? We may have to eat a hit or two here. We may not have a choice. He's got an empowering stone, though, and I remember those being worth like a net fortune. Empowering stones, I definitely remember those being worth a grip when I played the game last time. All right, he's taken care of. Go ahead and get him chopped up. Hopefully don't lose that empowering stone. I will fall down in the pit to get that empowering stone if I have to. Those are worth like 250 a pop. That's one thing I remember is that you needed those stones for like all high-level crafting. Like for crafting anything good, you needed those stones. And then also for like selling, just making money, they were really, really valuable too. I hope the potions sell for a decent amount because to craft them it takes like 37. So I'm a little bit on the fence about how lucrative that's going to be. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Rhinoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater, and they're quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering, a unique maze for every person, never the same labyrinth twice. One's got to ask, though, if no one's currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now, these are the questions. Many right now are flooding the dungeons for their treasures, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside, just for some gold and some fame. But not I. No, this is all about questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and why. Well, that is a very noble question. That is the foundation of science. Right there. If nobody asked that question, we would never know anything as a species. We would never figure out shit. And so it's good at least somebody doesn't heed the call of mammon in order to get by. And yay! Free healing! I love free healing. Why? Why? Oh, never mind. We already did that one. We already did that one. I already know what that storyline has. Oh, I can hit him through the stones. Nice. Little bit of glass right there. I'll take that. I'm having trouble with my... getting my hits off right now. I'm trying to get this dude, but he's not making it easy. Perfect. A couple more iron bars right there. I'm really hoping we find whatever it is we're supposed to have in order to upgrade our sword. I want to get more damage. I want to hurt things more. Although armor is also something that I'm definitely interested in. Upgrading my armor would be good too. We do take a lot of damage right now whenever we get smoted. And so it's made me intensely terrified of the damage on touch, which you all know. You've been here on the channel before. You know that damage on touch is one of my pet peeves. I guess for some of the enemies it makes sense because they're kind of spiky and stuff, but I've always been of the argument that if an enemy's going to damage you, they should be in an attack animation. You should never get hurt just by walking into an enemy unless they're made out of fire or like spikes or something like that. I'm going to go through right there. I want to get rid of that shooter, but I can't honestly say. Ooh, no loot from the big guy, huh? Their HP definitely went up too. But if I remember right, from the last time I played the game, the loot also goes up. So what did that do? What was that curse? So destroys one item in direction shown upon reaching town. Oh, well, we want that over here then. We want that right there. And then that destroys one item curse in the direction. I guess an item curse and an item are two different things, I suppose. So if the item is cursed, you can use that to decurse it on the way back into town, would be my assumption. And then we'll take those golden runes right there. We'll throw those off to the side, and let's continue adventuring, although this looks quite a bit more dangerous than some of the other areas we've been in. Ow. Try not to get greedy with my hits right now. But it's kind of a thin balance between getting the hit off and getting what you want. A couple more teeth stones right there. We'll absolutely take those. That destroys an item in the direction shown. I'm going to get rid of the sticks because those are just for bows anyways. We'll take the toothstone. We'll put that right there. I love this mechanic, actually, the inventory management mechanic. It makes the inventory fun. I'm sure some people will be like, this is tedious and I don't like it. But I do. I actually think this is an okay mechanic. I am more or less full up right now. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more stuff I can hold on to. I'll throw the plant fibers in right there. We'll throw that sucker right there. And then that actually... Oh, it gets rid of the curse entirely. Nice. Okay. So then it would be in our best interest to get rid of the things that have directional requirements. Like if I put this right here, it'll get rid of that so that I can move it around and put it wherever I want. Nice. Okay. So that works more or less the way that... I mean, I did it wrong, but I'm kind of happy with the resolution now that I've figured it out. We've got some enemies over here. Oh, that's a moving one. Good lord. Okay. Ah, they stole my items. Jerky McJerkface over here. And what a savage. He deals damage while stealing my items too. What a jerk. I'm going to fall into the pit just so I can get that loot right there. I need those forge stones. I need them. That destroys one item upon returning to town. We also have a destroys item curse and direction when placed. Okay, so that gets rid of that curse right there. That's the other issue, is a lot of items won't stack if their curse doesn't match. And so you gotta figure out a way to decurse some of this stuff. Because they're taking up separate stacks right now because I can't combine them because of the curses. And that's a problem. That destroys one item upon arriving in town. So I need that to be right there. Then I need you to be over here. And I think it's time for us to go back to town. Let's see what upgrades we can afford. Don't have a whole lot of money left, but I think that it's undeniable that we just made a pretty good haul. We didn't make a small amount of money. That was pretty good. And we're back. It's the 5th of January. I wonder if there's going to be different events and stuff like Stardew Valley style when we do this. So we're back in town. It's daytime. We got tooth stones. We got empowering thingamadoobies. We've got water lamps. I'll probably put the water lamps in over here. We'll just kind of see what they sell for. I'm actually going to put one out for right now. Just one. I don't want to over or undersell. Now that I can combine my stacks, I can put those inside of there too. I'll probably sell a couple of empowering crystals. We'll put those up for like, I don't know, 300 and we'll see what happens. I'm sure they're worth more than that, but we'll try that first. We can sell the golden runes. We sold a bunch of those the other day, and then we'll sell that guy. And let's get going. Yep, open up the shop. Go ahead, buddy. I give you my permission. Be all scruffy-headed and allow people to buy stuff from you. I wonder if we can upgrade the size of the shop, too, and like how big it is. So he's gone ahead and he has bought our gold runes. Unfortunately, our price was a little low on those, and I forgot to adjust it. Ah, well, we made some money today. Empowering crystals. Do I have you way too low on price? Oh, way too high on price. Okay. So the empowering crystals, let's go ahead and see if... Drop that by, let's say 50. He wasn't intensely upset by it, which means that we're close. So we can probably try a 260 right there. I've got the fabric I need. I got the foundry rest. Let's go ahead and throw some glass up in there. Let's call it 100 for right now, and if people aren't feeling that, we'll adjust as necessary. And there's no room left on our shop tables, so kind of wait it out here. There you go. We're going to sell off that crystal for another 100, which is good because we actually don't have a lot of money right now. Like, this is how economics and commerce works. We sell our stuff, and then we use that money to buy from other vendors that allow us to go out and get more raw products so that we can sell it to complete the cycle again, man. This game's like an economics course all in one. Still not happy about that price. Okay. We'll keep adjusting. What about the glass? How you feeling about that? He was happy with the glass price. Good. That means we hit that one on the first try. We definitely needed the money, so was he not happy with that over there? Has anybody even looked at the water pipes yet? Oh, I didn't price it. I forgot to price it. We'll put that at 100 and we'll see what happens. There we go. I forgot to slap a price on it. That was my bad. That was my badsies and my fault. I would like to sell... Let's sell one potion and see what we get for that. I'm curious if I can make money off making potions. Like, is it worth it for me to haul all the slime back, or should I bring, like, one stack and just not care? Still a little too high. They like those prices, and then whatever he just bought was way too low on the price sheet. Let's bring that down to 200. Oh, the water thingies. Okay. Well, that's why I only sold one, is because I had a feeling. I wasn't sure what the price point was on them. This time around, we'll try to do 150, maybe? Yeah, 150 sounds good. I like the haggling and bartering and kind of figuring out the prices puzzle of this game. I find that to be a really enjoyable aspect. Still upset about the price of the crystal, huh? Okay. Let's try 140. Oh, he's still super happy about that. We raised the prices on those like crazy, and he's still happy about it. Okay, well that means we can raise the price on those even more. I'm not mad though. We still made like 700 gold off of it, which is enough to suit my... It's enough to suit my ends. You know, I'm still going to get my stuff done no matter what. He's still upset about that price. Still too high, huh? Alright. In the beta, those things were worth a ton. But I guess they must have shifted it around. That's the fun thing about development, is that you find what's working and what's not working, and you move it around a little bit. There we go. We found the price. It's not too bad. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of finagling to get it done. You guys want to buy anything else? Legit, though. Like, anybody want a health potion? Anybody want a peanut? I'm going to throw the rest of this ish inside the crate real fast. There we go. We'll try to craft up with it in just a minute. Nobody wants a potion, eh? Ah, well. Sometimes it's a slow day. Sometimes it's a slow day. It'd be really cool if the number that you sold right there, you see how there's the circle in the background? I realize that stylistically they designed it so that the colors would match up, but it'd be cool if the color of the circle told you what price you sold it at. You know what I mean? Like if it was a good price, if it was a bad price, just in case you weren't paying attention. So red means you got totally robbed. Like green means you got it just right. Blue means that you basically were a little bit like underpriced, so on and so forth. Tired of looking for items in the dungeon? Leave that job to others and come to the retailer where you'll find the finest items of Ryoka. Yeah, I can't afford that right now, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Can I afford anything for the shop? Ah, we can't upgrade the shop right there. Good stuff. Not enough money for shop level 1. Well, let's go talk to the guy at the forge and see what he's doing right now. We needed... Well, we got the thing for the girdle. Oh, $4,000. Oh, wow, we gotta make some money. We gotta get paid. Yup. We have enough for the big sword right there if we wanted to use that. We also have enough for the spear, just in case we wanted to play with that. Let's try the spear out. Yeah, let's make the spear. I'm alright with it. And so if I wanted to equip said spear, is it inside of my inventory right now? How do I equip the spear? Oh, we can have 2 sets of weapons. Okay, so that's like a long stabby weapon, and then its bonus is kind of like a charging stab. I can live with that. That looks good to me. I like having a little bit more range. I think the spear is pretty much one of the most like refined medieval ancient weapons that there is. It's like a finesse tool. Like if you're good with it, that's an ugly weapon to go up against. If the person's good with a spear, that's an ugly weapon to go up against because it's got way more reach than a sword. It's got way more reach than hammers, swords, all that kind of stuff. You can wield it while wielding a shield, which makes it even more dangerous. Nice. Yeah, I like the reach on this thing. I think that's going to be advantageous for my survival. Like, look at the combos you can get off. You can just, like, hold people back. Like, they can't even get near you. I'm sure later game enemies will have a way to get around this, but for right now, this is working for me. This is working. Perfect. Get rid of you. Got the empowered stones. A little bit of hardened steel. This has already been a pretty good run. We haven't even been in here that long, and it's already been a good run. Let's go ahead and throw those potions on my belt real fast. I got to hold on to some of those water spheres. I keep selling them. I forgot that they were useful for upgrading my sword, and so unfortunately... So is that gone when I come back, or do you only get to use it once, or like, how does that work? Hey, there's a water sphere. 2 of them, in fact. Good. No cursed items yet clogging up my inventory either. The downside to the spear is that it is a precise weapon in this game, so you don't get kind of the arc of fire that you get with some of the other stuff. But you do get a really nice piercing attack right there. Come on. Gotta drop these dudes. Alright, so we went in between the bullets. We'll run over to here. Get him real fast. Hopefully we get a little bit more out of him, but unfortunately we did not. I kind of want to finish this floor before I go anywhere else. I'm trying to max out on the good stuff right now. We're not totally full up yet, but we do have the water spheres that we need in order to make our chest plates, so that's good. We also got to make more money, though. I mean, that's the big downside, is that you can't really... Oof. Yeah, if they get around the side of that spear, you got yourself a considerable issue. I'll probably just make money off selling empowering stones for the next little bit. They're worth a tiny bit. They're not, like, crazy valuable, but they're good enough. Is that the entire map? There's something down here in the south at the bottom that we haven't played around with yet. Just absolutely in love with this game, man. I'm so stoked that I get to play this on the internet with you guys today. Like, this is one of those keys that I wasn't even expecting for a while either. Like, and then it came, and I was like, oh my god, I'm really, really excited about playing this. Like, this is pretty much, there were 2 games this year that I was really looking forward to. Like, there's other stuff that I'm excited about, but I'm not really, like, looking forward to it, you know what I mean? Like, it comes out when it comes out, and I'll play it then. Moonlighter was one of the games that I legitimately could not wait for. Like, I want it, like, right now. Now. Like, and that's just not me being greedy. It's just that, like, the game looks so dope that I could hardly contain my excitement for it. And so, I'm really, really glad that it got here. We are out of time for the day, so if you want to play the game for yourself, the way that you will get that done is by going down in the description, checking out the link that I got for you there, so that you can go and purchase the game. If you wanted to support me, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile of indie games to find what's worthwhile so that you don't have to. I bite down on assorted sandwiches to find out if they contain turdish qualities so that you can avoid that kind of stain on your dentition. However, if you like what I do, the best way you can help me out and the easiest way is just by liking this video. Thank you for your support all these years, and I will see you in the next episode of Moonlighter.